First step that needs to happen is we need to get some beer, which means you get to wash the dishes.
Hi, what beers do you have tonight?
We've got a few. I have a nice light Polish beer. I think the one that, yeah, I put the Okocim in the fridge. Bart, what do you have as far as beer?
In there, as far as I recall, I think I only have two things right now. I'm going to put this in the freezer to try to cool it down for maybe my second or third one. And I also have something called Dixie, which is made in Nolans. So, it might be good, it might be awful, it might be just mediocre. What fun was that by all? You know, we'll see.
But we definitely have an interesting mix, and I think that's what excites me, is because it's a whole bunch of stuff. And since we last did this, I've been getting more and more into beer. So we went to this cool little place called Beers of the World, where you can...
Well, it's not exactly little.
No, it's not little, but what you do is you go in and you can, you know, you look at the beer, and they sell it in cases, 6-packs, and singles. So you can go through and decide, well, I want to try one of these, and one of these, and that way you don't have to spend money on a 6-pack that you're going to end up hating. I think I also have a cider. I think I put that American one in.
Let me actually look and see what we have. Okay, there's the Kelpie. Could you back away for a second? I want to see the pyramid, if you don't mind. Pyramid? There's the pyramid for you. Hang on. Let me do a slow pan back. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, thank you. Please continue. Okay, so in here we have the Hebrew's Messiah Bold, the Okocim, straight from Poland, and Mackenzie's, which is an American-made cider, the Dixie, which is a Nolans beer, the Great Lakes Brewing Company's Edmonds Fitzgerald, which is a porter, and Flying Dog's double pale ale, which is called Double Dog, and the Kelpie.
And this is one of the beers that I started drinking when I lived in Poland. Because when you would go out to the restaurants, beer would be cheaper than water. And so there was really no question as to what you were drinking. It was pretty easy to figure out.
You, sir, get to try this. If you like hoppy beer, you will love that. Watch this as we spin the background behind the bottle.
I think Nate should get the pirate glass.
Yar.
Samuel Smith makes some mean beer and some really nice ciders.
Embrace your inner pirate.
Oh, are you doing Dixie?
Dixie. New Orleans brewed, slow brewed beer. It has this pretty cool vintage looking label, right? Mm-hmm. Isn't that neat? It says, slowly aged and brewed with crystal clear water, genuine barley malt, choice hops, select grains, and pure yeast. So it's a beer. Right. And it's made in New Orleans! Yay! Okay. And apparently they've been around since 1907, so it can't be bad enough that... How long has it been around for? Know what I'm liking about this one camera filming setup?
What?
No editing. Documentary style. Just cinema verte.
Now look at the colors. They're very similar. Alright. Piwo Polska. Polish beer here. Oh, I forgot how nice and weedy this is. Smell this. This is the one you haven't tried.
I love this.
that's Dixie. It's got that smokiness to it.
It's interesting.
It's pretty good. I like it.
There's an interesting fruitiness to the, like, midway. You know? So presumably, if you were in Nolans, you could go to the brewery and probably buy growlers of this.
I like it. I like it. I really like this though. It's got a nice smooth finish to it. A little honey and vanilla. It's definitely got some fruitiness and floral midway, and right up it's just a nice creamy flavor. It's the nice crisp finish you don't get with a regular cream ale, but you get a little bit of that creaminess. I like it.
Alright, this is Flying Dog's Double Dog Double Pale Ale. Oh. Anyways, let's see. Ooh. Most versions of the Double Pale Ale are full, frontal, power-hopped, bitter bombs that leave you feeling a bit short-changed on the back end. Our Double Dog is brewed with capacious amounts of hops for an unrelenting hop bitterness and aroma. We just have the common courtesy to finish you off with a well-balanced, rich and full body, complete with a hint of sweetness.
I feel like we need orchestra in the background or some shit, you know?
So bitter, sweet.
Okay. Embrace your inner pirate.
Arr.
Arr. Let's see what we got here with the beer.
What is with the like bad alcoholic piss-colored beverages on this show? Like that just
We're drinking
looks like,
beer?
but that looks like there's certain colors you don't want to see, you know?
I'm sorry, I'm being a bad cameraman. I pressed the zoom button the wrong way and zoomed in when I meant to zoom out.
I will allow it this one time. But should you fail me again? No, I'm sorry. So, that does smell like one of those dark, heavy drinks. Interesting. Very interesting. I like it. It's not like a consistent, heavy, I'm guessing hoppy flavor, because I'm not exactly familiar with hops, you know.
The bitterness that makes you want to scrape your mouth with a lemon, that's hoppy.
That's hops? Okay, yeah. It seems to be coming in small, little, manageable packets, but
like
constantly.
Like BitTorrent.
Sort of like BitTorrent, exactly. It's like it's going... And so it's sort of like bubbly and effervescent, bitter hop. So
it's like an old bitter man with a good smile? Right?
I can taste the sweetness. It's really hard to taste. It's like the tiniest sliver of taste buds at the back of my mouth, my entire throat, right about here, where it says, yeah, I guess it's kind of sweet.
You dear?
It's hoppy. I don't want it. I've had a sip of it. It's too hoppy for me.
All right, but we need this alternative perspective. You can, yes, there you go.
Well, if you want, I'll take a sip then. If
no,
you
I'll
roll
do it. I'll do it.
Oh my god.
I'll do it.
It's for the show. Okay. We'll tell you what.
It's very fruity. It's very, very citrusy. Oh. It also tastes a little bit like dish soap.
This is what she says when she doesn't like a beer. Tastes like dish soap.
Nathan, your taste buds must be dead. What were you thinking back?
It also
It tastes of dish soap. How could you?
a little bit like tar. Like I'm not sure what I just drank. But, you know, say what you will about Polish jokes and things, and having lived in the country, they're completely untrue. It's a great place. I love it. Damn, these people can make some good beer. And this is excellent. Anybody else want to try?
I definitely want to try this out.
Yeah, here, try this. It's nice.
Here, have some hoppy beer. much nicer. I feel like I'm like in one of those commercials from the home country where there are flower petals just sort of wafting on the breeze, and they're saying, "Our beer is wholesome and wonderful."
I don't know if it's so wholesome. I mean, there was that tap dancing in a bar incident, but that was whiskey driven mostly.
That's nice.
It is nice, and you know, you can go. There was this one bar in Krakow. It was called Pub. Don't ask. I mean, the name wasn't very creative, but you get these cylinders that are about this big round and as tall as me, and they fill them with beer. And it has a little tap bottom, and it's an old style German beer hall. So you just kind of buy a cylinder. They bring it to wherever you're sitting, and you get to know the people around you. And it's kind of cool. And man, we would just buy in tight. And they were like $15 American for this like equivalent of like 20 beers. Yeah.
And was it like worthwhile beer to drink?
Yes. It was either the homebrew or this stuff.
I'm liking that.
Yeah, let me tell you.
Why aren't I not traveling the world?
A glass of beer was cheaper than a glass of water because the water had to be bottled because you can't drink the tap water. Mm-hmm. So, I had a lot of beer.
And then whiskey for the tap dancing.
Yes.
Does Polish whiskey make you tap dance?
Yes. At every meal there was vodka, pork, cabbage, and potatoes. So for 30 days all we ate was pork, cabbage, potatoes, and alcohol, and we all lost like 20 pounds. It was great. It was fun.
Lost weight by drinking beer.
And eating pork, cabbage, and potatoes every day. But you walked everywhere. It's so different. Nothing's processed. Like, it was an eye-opening experience. So, American food is kind of creepy. Unless it's farm fresh, and then it's fantastic. Which is why everybody should go to the Rochester Public Market to get their food. It was only a matter of time before that plug made it into the show. And Roarbox is around the corner, and they make tasty beer.
There's also this quite delicious place that makes these empanadas. What's it called again?
Oh, you mean Juana Maria's Empanada Stop? The home of highly addictive Spanish foods?
That's the one. Those things are awesome. I love the taste.
Yeah, my favorite would have to be either the breakfast or the Don Francisco, or maybe the pizza. And by far, the green gold sauce is the best.
And I eat their leftovers. So anyways.
We're totally not doing an advertisement here, folks. Totally not.